Hi, it's Catherine again. Doing so many of these. I'm doing this challenge, go live every day in August. So sometimes you start to think, oh, I need new subjects. And so the new subject for today is going to be Dimitri and Natasha's favorite things. This is my first outdoor Facebook Live, so it's actually a cooler day than usual. We're in the shade and it's 79 degrees in the shade, so we're going to stay in the shade. And the sun is directly overhead. So one of the biggest challenges on doing Facebook Lives is figuring out where the light is, what the best light is. And one tip that I would like to share on lighting is, in general, my background is in the theater, and so when you're on stage, you're lit from in front and above, correct? And what was explained to me recently is that that looks natural and normal because in general, the sun is going to hit you from in front and above. That's where light's going to hit you from. And that also, if you're looking at a camera in general, you're going to want that camera like eye line or slightly above. It's good for the neck. It's good for the shadows. It's not so great to look down and be shot from underneath you. Very often, if you're sitting at your computer and you're doing like a live stream on your computer, sometimes you'll be kind of like up above that screen and it'll be coming from down below. See if you can get it so it's coming at eye line or slightly above. As you can see, I'm kneeling on the bench right now. I have two very dear friends who have new puppies at home, and oh my goodness, I have puppy envy. But so I do want to share some of the things that Natasha and Dimitri love, and I do want to share some of the mistakes that I made at the beginning. So we did crate train. So we had a crate for Dimitri, and it did really well. He learned to potty train. A lot of it for Natasha potty trained faster than Dimitri did. For Dimitri, I had to just kind of like, take him outside every couple of hours and say, go potty, and he would do his thing. Natasha learned really, really quickly. They did end up still having accidents, and so that is still that's on me. I think I did crate train them, but it wasn't until just recently that I started agility training with Dimitri that I really discovered that you can get your dog to the place where they absolutely adore that crate, because that crate either means fun or it means comfort and safety and rest. And I wish I had known more about playing more games with the crate. And you can go on YouTube. Susan Garrett is very famous. She's a world champion in this area. You can go on YouTube and look for videos on crate games and training with your puppy. We have never, ever used the crate as a babysitter or something to put them in the crate and go for long periods of time. That has never been the point. It's basically been something for if we needed to do something and we're going to be distracted, or if we had guests coming over, that crate was available. Then also recently, once Dimitri started agility training, now the crate, because they both do the agility course. I'm not going to run the course with them today. I have to kind of like clean them up, and it is noon, so I wouldn't be able to do it in the shade, but I'm going to do another Facebook Live where both Dimitri and Natasha will run our little home agility course. So the great thing about the crate now, this one that's outside, is that I can tell one of them to go in and they will run in there and get their treat, and then the other dog can run the course, and then when they're done, they go back in the crate. Okay, some other favorite things for Dimitri and Natasha. They are black tricolored Australian Shepherds. Beautiful coats, but they are somewhat long. And so I got a Furminator for both of them early on, and I didn't use it as well as I could have. I should have gotten some better instruction on it because Dimitri did not like it. And what I realized is that it was too rough. It was too strong on him. So I just want to show you their favorite brushes. They both have been chewed at the end. I am not perfect. Yes, they did end up teething on some things. This brush is available at Sally Beauty Supply. This is a Spornet Big Rounder. Both of them absolutely adore this brush. And here's what I discovered about using the Furminator, which takes pulls the fur and helps them to shed. If I do this brush in one hand and the Furminator in the other hand, and I go gently with the Furminator, couple strokes with the Furminator, couple of strokes with this. Dimitri absolutely loves it. So does Natasha. I have no trouble grooming them. And then the other thing is just to really get them used to enjoying comfortable grooming every day with a really simple brush. This is literally called a soft brush, and this is a natural bristle brush. And then I've just got a plain old Conair comb to clean those out with. What we find is, now do be careful using human stuff on dogs, but what I found is that dog products are much more expensive than human products. And this is a women's hairstyling Spornet brush from Sally Beauty Supply, much less expensive than something similar for a dog would be, and I love them. But most of all, the most important thing is Dimitri loves it, Natasha loves it, so that means that they'll really stay and let me groom them so that they have that beautiful Australian Shepherd fur. Now, let's see. What else have we got for their favorite things? Well, so go ahead, and you can, if I move, you can see the crate behind me. Dimitri, Natasha, crate! Let's see who goes first. Oh, Natasha! Good girl. Good girl. Dimitri, sit. Good boy. Easy. There we go. Now let's see if we can get them to switch. Let's see. Let's find out. Natasha, here. Natasha, here. See, she knows that crate time is fun time, so she wants to stay in the crate and isn't going to give Dimitri his chance. Here, let me turn them around so you can see them. Come on, boy. Come on. Up. There they are. There they are. Yeah, they're a little bit spoiled. They do get to come up on the outdoor furniture, which is old. Yes, they do. Let's see if we can get Dimitri to go off. Dimitri, off. Good boy. And then their other favorite bowl, which I just kicked, one of the things that I found that was interesting about Dimitri and Natasha is that their favorite water bowl isn't really big. And I think the reason for that is they like it changed and they like it fresh. So the way I solve that is I have a couple of big water bowls, and then I have the small water bowl that is their favorite, which I change more often. So I know that they're not without water because they've got the big bowls too, but they like that smaller bowl. They like that fresh water that gets changed a lot. So there's my first outdoor Facebook Live with Dimitri and Natasha. Dimitri and Natasha's favorite things. Oh, let me show you one more favorite thing before I go. Frisbees. So these are their Frisbees from PetSmart. They're so ready to catch them. I'll throw them in a minute. And one of the reasons that I like these and that they're their favorite things, obviously these are only for playtime. We play with them and then we take them away from them and we stack them, because if they chew on them, the edges get rough and they can actually cut their tongue or cut their lips on them. These are inexpensive, so we can, as they get chewed, we take them away. Although it suddenly occurred to me, recycling these, I need to figure out how to recycle because we don't want to add to the plastic burden. So there's another favorite thing of Dimitri's and Natasha's, and the next time I come, I'm going to come at a time of day when I can show you Dimitri and Natasha running the home agility course. Boy, this Facebook Live thing every day has been so much fun for me. I hope it was useful. And if you have a dog, lucky, lucky you, and I hope you have fun with them and do some positive training. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.